Odysseus! If you don't know the Odyssey, you're not cultured.
That's such a rude thing for people to say.
No. This is based off a Twitter discourse.
I know.
Well, hi, I'm Annie. I technically did read the Odyssey when I was in 5th grade. I didn't remember anything, I didn't catch anything, but I knew that Odysseus fucked.
There was no way you were reading about the Odyssey in 5th grade at a public school.
I'm a child with undiagnosed hyperfixation. You think I didn't hyperfixate on the Greek gods?
Ancient Greek letters, you knew how to decipher them.
Real fast, it's hard to hyperfixate before Google, y'all. Fun fact, Sherlock Holmes died with Moriarty. They fell at the waterfall, and so many people wrote to Conan Arthur Doyle, no, you can't do that he had to bring Sherlock back.
I heard that too, yeah.
Yeah, so like hyperfixation did exist before Google, it's just harder.
It was just diagnosed as a mental illness.
Lobotomy. And today's lobotomy, we are going to talk about Epic the Musical.
Annie has not shut up since they started listening to music. Why did you start listening?
Is the Greek hyperfixation coming back? Honestly, that was the only thing. Long ago in YouTube music time, they showed me one of the songs, like, oh, that slaps. And then I was like, oh, I think like all the songs came out. I gotta listen to it all now. I like Hamilton. Oh wait, that's Minty. I'm Annie. This is FunUntitled. I'm so excited to do this. I forgot the intro.
So we'll talk about our top 5 songs and probably have like an honorary list because there are some that are very close. Honorary mentions.
Honorary mentions. I'm gonna start with an honorary mention right now. Also, if you don't know the musical, like, go listen to it. We're not gonna explain all the bullshit.
We're just gonna hate each other's lists. There's probably overlap.
My honorable mention that's so close to me on the list, I just want to do a shout out, is Keep Your Friends Close. That's when Odysseus goes to the wind god and being like, yo, I need help. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna help you, but I'm gonna make it into a game because I'm so fucking bored.
It's catchy, but the catchy parts is short.
Yeah. I am the wind, twisting and turning. I like that part a lot.
yeah.
And then you have the part where he's like, I've been up 9 days and I'm going to think about my wife, Penelope. And it's like, I really like that part. It doesn't match the rest of the song, but you know.
See, I'm not a big fan of songs that are like have different parts. But one of my honorary mentions is I'm Not Sorry for Loving You.
Oh, by Calypso.
The Calypso songs are really good.
Love of my life. No, that's not it.
No, is it?
Is it? I don't know. She calls him Love of My Life a lot.
Like, I'm not sorry for loving you.
Oh, that's how it goes.
And then the part is like, I'm angry, I'm sorry, I'm selfish, that part is stupid. And then when he says like, I love you, but not in the way you want me to.
I always forget you can actually sing.
I don't think I can actually sing.
You're better than me.
It's just that bar that Annie puts it so low that mine sounds good.
I can't help it. Like, you gotta put on your top 5 songs you can sing to. Like, there's a lot of slap. You just can't sing to it. And then the song that doesn't slap but gets stuck in your head, like, fight little wolf, fight little wolf.
That's a hard song to listen to. That's that one, Ruthless, and A Different Beast. Those are like just hard songs to listen to. Oh, and Thunderbringer.
We're a man of a different beast. And like, I'm sorry, we're dying. It's like, Jesus.
Yeah, it's like,
you have to be in a certain mental. Do you like Ruthlessness or Thunderbringer more?
I like Thunderbringer more. Ruthlessness, I don't know. I just don't like Poseidon as a character. And I don't mean like in the Epic the Musical, but just as a Greek mythology character. Because Poseidon only plays the villain. Zeus plays almost every role, most of them asshole. But Zeus kind of has a role, while Poseidon doesn't really have a role in Greek mythology. But when he does something, it's really fucked up.
Doesn't he fuck a whale?
I mean, he fucks everything. He like technically has an official wife, but his official wife does absolute nothing.
Do you like the song Get in the Water?
I've never listened to it again after the first one, so probably not.
Because something crazy about the Epic Musical I didn't know when I first listened to is that every song has an animatic because the dude who made Epic the Musical paid people to make animatics. Because I guess this is like a concept album and they was trying to like pitch this for something. So that one dude who draws Poseidon really hot, I feel like, carried that fandom. Although he clearly draws mostly Yahweh.
Yeah, man.
Yahweh Poseidon.
Don't pigeonhole him. You don't know.
So, yeah, I mean, that any more honorable mentions?
I like Luck Runs Out a lot because of the story it tells. I think this is when they find the island in the sky. And so Odysseus is like, oh, I'm gonna go up there. And his guy's like, don't go up there. It goes like, oh, shoot. It's a little depressing of a song, so it's a little hard to listen to, too. But it's like, how much longer do you expect?
Oh, it's kind of like the chanting.
Yeah, that part. I forget the exact wording. I remembered it right before this, but now I can't think of it. But because it goes from him him using his lyrics to like, why are you pushing our luck, to Odysseus being like, don't question me in front of the men.
You know, I feel bad when I don't really like the songs that like they bring up a lot, like I'll become the monster.
You know, I do like that song. That song's pretty good, but also again, hard to listen. The whole Underworld saga is hard to listen to.
Like you don't like Open Arms, but you hear that fucker always singing,
Yes.
welcome to world with open arms, and sad that he's the first one dead.
I'm trying to think how it goes, because when you sing it, it just throws it out of my brain.
I'm trying you.
I know
okay?
you're trying.
So, you want to do your number 5 or my number 5 first? Because it's gonna get heated if they're not the same.
I'll go with my number 5 because I feel like you're really into this, so you want to end the list. My number 5 is Would You Love Me Again?
Oh, a low placement for that song.
It's very romantic. It's Penelope being like,
Is it you?
yeah, basically. And he's like, I'm not the same man that you remember, all the shit I've done. And she's like, well, then, move this bed. That was a symbol of our love. And it's like, how could you say that? And then it's like, he says the meaning of the bed. And she's like, you're my husband. I will love you again.
It's just, I don't normally care for slow songs. And honestly, the worst part of that song for me is when he's explaining, oh my god, you know how long I worked on this bed? I bought it from IKEA. I built it into a tree. It was in Sweden. You know how weird it is for a Greek guy to get Swedish furniture? And she's like, only my husband had the receipt. Like, would you fall in love with me? And then I would fall in love with you over and over again.
Yeah, her part goes hard and it's like so good.
I love Penelope in the challenge.
Yes, challenge is good.
What was that? Like, I'd rather lie than grow up without the best of you.
Yes.
That line goes fucking hard. Penelope's a good singer. It hurts me not to put the challenge up in the top 5.
You didn't have the challenge?
I didn't put
Whoa! You're the one who told me that the challenge was good. Then I listened to it again, like, oh yeah, the challenge is good.
And everyone keeps referencing the damn clear the 12 axes.
Yeah.
And every animatic I've seen, they had to learn fucking 3D to make that scene hit. It's like all 2D and then suddenly 3D axes. Okay, I guess we got the axe asset in foot paint.
Wait, what's your number 5 then?
My number 5 is Warrior of the Mind by Athena, where it's telling the test story when Athena first meets Odysseus.
Wow, you put that at number 5.
I'm looking at you saying, how dare you put your song at number 5. I like it. I can't really tell you any parts of it other than, don't have to be modest. You're Athena.
Badass of the arena.
Mortal and God, bestest of friends, we'll see. Alright. But I also like the part with Athena, like, maybe, da-na-na-na.
Maybe one day you'll follow and we'll be... Oh, shoot.
It's hard. In order to be
But it's catchy.
You have to have multiple parts for me to sing. It's just hard for me to remember the lyrics for that song. I know I really like the beat. I love how that beat comes back in God's game when like she's fighting Zeus.
I will say, I have a hard time remembering how the song begins, but I do listen to it quite a bit.
It was like the beginning, it's like, did you forget what I taught you? It's like, Athena, friends are dead. It's like, fuck you. This is not a going
That's
goodbye
right.
song. I like Athena Odysseus friendship
Athena is my favorite goddess.
of all time, right?
Of all the Greek characters. She's very interesting. She's in a lot of stories because she's the goddess of wisdom, but it's more of a battle sense than it is like an actual life sense because she's made decisions. Like, look at Medusa. That definitely was not wise. And so I don't know, it gives her a lot of character.
My favorite was Apollo. He wasn't in Hades, the game. So I have to wait till Hades 2. He used to like Artemis a lot.
I did, because she's the goddess of the hunt and the moon, kind of the moon. The moon is just part of her symbolism. She's one of the virgin goddesses. But I feel like some virgin goddesses has very much lesbian vibes. Artemis is more like she got scorned because her lover died, and so she decided she would never fall in love again.
And then he came back and he said, would you fall in love with me again?
Yeah, you wish. Not that he became a constellation or anything.
What I've asked about that song is that I see there's a lot of TikToks to that song, which makes sense, right? But one of them was like a bunch of sisters, like going through all the sisters singing this song, and I'm like, oh, I thought this was a bad video at first. I thought we were shipping Celestia and Luna from My Little Pony.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, you're number 4?
My number 4 is Will Be Fine. So this is Athena and Odysseus' son.
Oh.
So this is actually the song you're talking about, right? The I had a friend I was almost gonna say it to like the Tarzan song.
More like you.
It's like, but then we grew apart. His light grew dark.
Oh, I never actually referenced that song.
I thought you were talking about the My Little Pony short.
Oh no, would you fall in love again?
Oh, don't go back to the song we're not talking about.
But I didn't really care. I don't really care when the son sings.
I like his sing. It's a very short song.
Like the song he sings.
I'm good. You know what? Why? I had a little freak out there because I was like, wait, did I put the song higher? No, I kept this song here. I really like Legendary, but Legendary is not on the top 5.
Why? Legendary Legendary hits harder than We'll Be Okay.
I like Legendary, the whole give me sirens and cyclops and hydras, but that song is like maybe half to 3/4 of the song, and then it goes to the where is she?
Oh.
Where's the woman? And then they're kind of like
She is a whore.
basically, yeah. So it's like, okay, well, I can't listen to the song on loop.
Okay.
That part will drive me crazy.
Yeah, no.
But the beginning part is very cute.
Yeah, I don't really remember how that song will be fine. Do you know any more lines by chance? I just gotta like try and remember it. You know, there's like a million songs, so forgive me if I don't remember all of it.
And we're not singers, so we're not musically inclined to remember lyrics, because it's not like we're watching. I can only remember lyrics if I read it as I listen to it.
A lyric video.
Yeah, which I was obsessed with as a child. But
Yeah, I don't know. Are they still popular?
I would say not as much. Like how like AMVs aren't popular anymore, but they'll have fan cams, which is kind of similar, but not really.
I mean, it's similar in the sense where it's only 6 fucking seconds.
Well, AMV is like a whole song usually.
Yeah, but
but
you kids lost attention. You lost your roots.
because that song is very similar to Warrior of the Mind.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's like when they both sing, it's like I can't sing the lyrics, but I just like it because it's kind of like, you know, like Athena in a sense is trying to kind of make up for what happened to Odysseus. You know, it's not really her fault what happened. At least the way the musical made it put it.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, the different story, like I said, in the original Odyssey, Odysseus fucks all the women. You think he's a wife guy? No, he's wives.
And so I thought maybe if I had made a different choice, maybe. And then it goes in, it's like something about she can sleep at night now because she saved a different soul.
Oh.
I don't know who your friend is. I don't know what happened. And then something like the greatest day of his life. I'm trying to think more lyrics so you know the song would pop in your head. But if you don't listen to the song, you don't listen to the song.
You know, it'd be like that, you know? There's like a dozen songs. There's a song for everyone. It's like Pokemon.
Unless you're like one of those old people who only saw the first 151, then there's not really a Pokemon for everyone. There's just a possibility, but you're too old and closed-minded.
And then you have to settle Execute as your favorite now. You think that's peak design. And my number 4 is Dangerous by Hermes.
Wow.
Yeah, let's get dangerous, my friend.
Okay.
I like how it tells a little story. I like Odysseus part in the beginning, in the middle, with like, and the windbag, don't open it. Well, dangerous is my middle name.
The Odysseus part at the end is the best.
Yeah, but he has like hope again after being captured by Calypso, and then kind of gets abruptly ruined by Poseidon being an asshole.
Your list is like mine on its head. So far. And so I'm like, okay, we're putting things a little low because I told you Dangerous was really good.
Yeah, you did. We had to tell each other, oh, you like this song, but you don't listen to this one? Come with me, friend. I got the goods.
The other Hermes song, wouldn't you like the power to do this? Wouldn't you like know how to do things? That one's pretty good, but it's not as catchy as Dangerous.
Yeah.
It's dangerous, my friend. You gotta have a mindset change. I listen to the lyrics, but I don't know how it rhymes.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, all right, tell me what to do. It's like, fuck. I listen to Dangerous a lot. That's why, because it's so fucking like high energy, and I like high energy songs. I think I kind of blank out.
I fought really hard if Dangerous should be here or Keep Your Friends Close. So I switched them out the last second.
Wow.
He's a good singer, Hermes.
I mean, he is.
Yeah. He was just watching God's Game being like, I'm not part of this. That was a little stinker. I don't like what they did with him in Record of Ragnarok.
When he looks like Sebastian?
Yeah, from Black Butler. It's so funny looking at all the Greek interpretations, and the Japanese animes kind of have the worst ones.
Okay, Japanese animes will always have the worst reincarnations of stuff.
Look at the Fate Stay series at Edison being a lion.
Noragami, when they had the 7 good luck gods, they just make them wild. And I'm like, that's your own fucking religion.
Your number 3?
My number 3 is The Challenge.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Okay, I'm glad that I got up high after I told you it was actually good.
Because you know what's also nice about The Challenge? It's a long song.
Yeah, it is.
So you can actually listen to it without having to then skip the next song.
Oh,
you have to skip a part.
The part that you can't stand for some reason is when a song has different beats, and that song is a pretty steady beat the whole time.
Yes.
The only time it really changes is when she issues the challenge. My problem with the challenge is she's like in the beginning, oh, there was a storm outside we don't normally get. Oh, maybe that means times has come. I'm gonna issue this fucking challenge. It's like, oh, okay.
Well, supposedly in the song it says that she was gonna pick a husband once she finished weaving her shroud, is what she called it. And then the storm happened, and then it was kind of like a twofer of like, okay, now I need another distraction because I'm buying you time.
That's 20 years for this fucking shroud.
Whoever can string my husband's oboe and shoot through these 12 arrow shafts. and then I don't know more other lyrics.
It's okay. You know, I don't know how you judge your top 5. My top 5 is how well I can sing it, you know?
My top 5 is the songs I like. I am not a singer, so it doesn't matter if I can sing it. This isn't like the top best karaoke epic musical songs. That's like a totally different list.
Top of your head, what would be your first guess what would be the best epic karaoke? All of them has their challenges.
Suffering. Penelope, why? You know I'm too shy.
And I can't end the suffering for you.
You sing it in a tune to like a Sailor Moon song.
Oh, yeah. I don't know my beat. I don't know rhythm.
Fighting evil, my moonlight.
And my number 3 is actually Suffering.
Really?
I fucking listen to that song so often.
Really?
So fucking often. How could I not? You know, it's like, it's the one of the cute, chiming songs. It's the one where he's singing to the siren. The siren's like, hi, I'm your wife, Penelope. For some reason, I know what Penelope looks like, but I don't know the fact that you have a son. Like, come with
Odysseus
our daughter,
only knew the
get
son
in
for
the
like,
water.
what, a day?
Okay, he still knew he had a son.
This is like, so let's say I'm running from Poseidon, and he's like preventing me from going home.
Oh no. It's like, he will chase you high and low. So you have to go where he won't go. And obviously, they don't rhyme go with go in the original.
You don't know. No one knows. It's like, the cave of silica. Like, oh no, but she has a price.
That's the only way. Now get in the water.
Penelope. That's like, I mean, it's catchy. That middle part, though, throws me.
I like it. It tells a whole story.
It
I'm having a
does.
good time. And
You would have to know about sirens, though. Like, if you don't know about sirens, you're kind of like, what happened?
I can say it the whole thing with though. You gotta know all the Greek gods, or you think this Athena's some really cool dude.
No,
that
sure,
comes.
but sirens is a little less like a well-known fact, unless you watch like Flapjacks.
The Misadventure of Flapjack. What a callback.
When I think of pirates, I think of Flapjack.
And that song is so much more funny once you realize that Odysseus had earplugs in. So he's like, Penelope, why? Like, okay, don't sing it. I gotta like
Read mouth.
read lips.
And then Different Beast plays right after that to really just kill the mood. Like, we're having fun with sirens, and then we're straight up murdering them with no mercy, because ruthlessness is always merciful, whatever. Like, another song I just don't listen to, like I said.
Ruthlessness is mercy in itself.
Oh, right.
So you're number 2? I'm not gonna apologize for making Suffering number 3. You know I like it.
I told you put my list on its head.
Oh.
It's dangerous.
Why is that so high?
Because it's catchy and I listen to it.
Oh, but when I put Suffering up high because it's catchy and I listen to it enough, I
Okay,
get
but Suffering's short. Suffering's a short song. Dangerous is like 5 minutes. I think it's 4 minutes.
Does that mean you put... Because my number 2 is Would You Fall in Love With Me Again?
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm shocked. You know, but it's not that bad because it's still top 5.
Yeah, of like what, 50 songs?
Yeah.
It's still in the top 10%.
I don't know why. Like, it's so weird to me that both my number 2s, I went the slow route and you went the upbeat route. Like, we can't even compete. It's like apple and oranges.
Yeah, and they have very different impacts to the story. Like,
Yeah.
mine has none, in a sense.
I mean, you know, like we said, so this year's getting hope again that he can go home.
Yeah, but it's a transitional song. Yours is like one of like the key points.
It's like the last song.
It literally the last song.
And in that one animatic, they boned.
I'm sure in every animatic they boned. What else would you show? Because there's a long pause and then it ends with the I would love you again.
The son's just like, wow, I can't believe my parents are finally back together. You think I can go in the room and... Nah, I better clean the corpses. The son was such a tryhard.
Never made sense to me that you just let all the suitors in your palace.
That makes sense to me. He opened the weapons vault. What was so hard about that one song where, like, I think when Odysseus is killing everyone, he's like, oh, someone opened the weapons vault. Old king, there's no way it can be you, right? And it's like, it's me, the son. But the son and Odysseus kind of sounds the same. So it's like, I don't know what's happening.
Makes total sense. A 20-year-old boy and a 40-year-old man sound very much the same.
Well, okay. In this musical, they do.
In this
He just doesn't get older when he sings. They got the same too.
It's true.
Well, is your number 1 Warrior of the Mind?
My number 1 is Warrior of the Mind because, like I said, Athena is my favorite character, period. And I just think it's like this beautiful song and it kind of sets up like who Odysseus is and why he even has an importance to the gods and why he gets an epic story is because he's one of the greatest warriors of all time.
You know the song when Athena and Odysseus, that's when they had like the falling out, like you're not the warrior I taught you.
That's my goodbye.
Oh, okay.
That's the end of the Cyclops saga. Because that's when Odysseus didn't kill the Cyclops and Athena was super mad. And this is why I don't think it was Athena. Because Athena was just like, you should have killed the Titan. Or not the Titan. That'd be a totally different story if he killed the Titan. He killed the
You
Cyclops.
should have killed Atlas.
All the Titans you picked.
I mean, I think all the other ones are dead at this point.
Half of them are dead.
Oh, okay.
But so that's when they have the goodbye and she doesn't see him for apparently 10 years.
You should have killed the Cyclops. Now Poseidon's on your ass. Why didn't you kill the Cyclops?
I'm trying to think how the song goes. It's actually a pretty good song, but it's very sad.
I get the lesson of Epic is weird because Odysseus in the underworld was like, yeah, I should have dropped that baby. And according to you, he did drop that baby?
I think he drops the baby. There's no moral. Because the original Epic was a Greek story that just wanted to tell tales of heroism, right?
Yeah.
It's not about morals or scaring children or making you feel good. It's just like, let's just have a good story.
Like the Bible.
Like the Bible.
Honestly, how is
Actually, the Bible's full of parables.
the Odyssey not just the Greek Bible?
There is no basic instructions before leaving Earth.
Oh, do they have that in the Bible?
Never heard that joke?
No, I've never heard that at all.
Basic instructions before leaving Earth.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
It's like an old joke. I heard it from a show.
Gotta be American Dad.
No, it was a live action show. It's one like that. I was in school watching this random scene by a teacher showing us. Because, you know, it's like one of those like 70s kind of vibe. And it was like these kids going to like Sunday school. And then somebody had said that. And I was like, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. I will keep that joke in my heart forever.
Okay. I don't respect you, Liz.
Go fuck yourself, because I swear to God, if you put God's Game as number one because it has the best animatic.
No, I would God's Game because it had all my fucking favorite characters in it. God King, listen to me, free my guy, Odysseus. It's like, all right, how about we make it a game? It's so cool and everything. It has like all the gods in it. How's it not cool? And like so many fights you can sing were like Apollo. You know how I like catchy song. Hephaestus. Why should I give him my support? He abandoned his cohorts. Aphrodite. It's like, I can't even think about the Aphrodite.
You are high and mighty. And then it goes to this weird part about the mom dying and having a heartbreak.
He was busy fighting, more like blinding the Cyclops.
Yeah, that
That one was good. That one was weird.
Is that how it goes?
No, it was like something exciting the Cyclops and like why don't he feel the burn of a broken heart? Like, please reconsider. Really, Athena?
That's my least favorite part of that song because she doesn't convince her of shit.
Yeah, well.
I think Ares just didn't, or Aphrodite didn't want to talk about it anymore.
So weird to me that you chose those gods and like Ares and Aphrodite is on each other and Hephaestus is like, I'm here.
yeah, honestly, yeah. I will say that my favorite part is the hold your tongue now.
You still my friend and tell your lover that broken heart
can amend. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
Look how many times I was just saying the song and you came in all excited to talk about it. That's why God's Game deserves to be number one. And the Hera is like, why? A lot of heroes are here. Why should we let him? Like, kind of funny. You can do better than that. Never cheated on his wife. Okay, let
Really
him go.
so.
Yeah. And it's so funny to go to Hera to Zeus being like, fuck you. Fuck you for that slight at me.
I played your games and I've won.
And then like at the very end, she's all like sweet and stuff to like Zeus being like, yeah, your daddy's good. You're Zeus's favorite.
She is Zeus's favorite.
Yeah, woke up to that, Athena.
And then the solution was to get the win back.
I mean,
I was like, that thing that worked before? We're doing it again.
do it again. I love the thought of Hermes going to Calypso and like, lover of my life, yeah, welcome. And Hermes, what are you doing here? Like, so I know you're alone. I don't really understand your story, but
what is her story? She's a goddess who's stranded on an island. I was like, you're a goddess and you can't leave.
Love in Paradise is really weird when Odysseus is like, I'm not your pet. I'm a married man. I can kill you. It's like, very funny. But last time I checked, you can't kill a goddess. It's like,
I'm a goddess. Bow down to me.
It's like, oh, shit. Where did this come from?
They had that very good part, but literally 2 lines, and then they go back to the all you can eat here, all you could want here.
Love in paradise. Don't kill yourself. No, get off from the ledge.
That part. That part, I guess. Oh, okay.
Heartbreaking when he says, Athena. It's like,
Yes, yeah.
I don't like the fact we didn't have an Odysseus song in the top 3.
Well,
I guess I technically did with Suffering.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I do like Monster.
I hate the Underworld Saga though. That part where he meets that dude, like, oh, I see the future. It's like, I don't know who you are, dude.
I wonder who he is.
I don't, like, are you one of the Fate Weavers?
No, I don't think they can see the future.
Like, I get what's staying true to the story, but like, we can do a little intro.
No. Okay, wait, actually, a little intro would be nice.
Like, I don't know, it took me forever to realize, oh, the Cyclops is Poseidon's son.
Yes.
Who did Poseidon fuck? The squid?
Oh, Poseidon fucked. Every god has fucked everybody else unless you're the virgins.
I mean, okay, overall, as we end this, Epic is very good.
Yes.
Wisdom Saga is the best saga.
Yes.
And we don't talk about the Underworld Saga.
No.
Fight us in the comments. I'll bite your ankles. Cyclops Saga also sucks.
Cyclops Saga is like what really changes everything. It's why everything happened.
I wish I liked the Circe Saga more.
I like the sexy saga. I really like Done For.
Oh. So put your top 5 in the comments and we'll tell you if you're right or wrong. And honestly, if you put any songs with his men in it, I'm gonna have to knock you points off.
No. Some of them are good.
The Odysseus men, I mean.
I know.
Yeah.
Some of them are good.
Alright.